For sure, in the messaging, in the meeting rooms, how I address the team in the opening meeting, and then each day, just kind of giving them a message to kind of inspire. That part of it for sure. This part of it, not knowing the staff. It's been, these guys have been awesome. Like, it's been a little bit crazy, obviously, not trying to get everybody on the same page, but they did an incredible job over the last week and a half. So that week off I was supposed to get wasn't really a week off. We were working on this sucker.
How exciting is this for you, and what type of opportunity is this to do this? Because they haven't done this type of stuff before.
No, tremendous opportunity. Really, the exposure to the player is the main reason. It's awesome, but to be able to meet other coaches and then kind of learn from them, and then on top of that, maybe give them something. That part of it's the best. I mean, the networking part, getting to see good young coaches and stuff. It's been a tremendous opportunity for sure.
What was your mentality coming in? Did you just tell yourself, be myself? Like, you obviously don't want to come out here and be like a different person than you are personality-wise. What were your thoughts?
For sure.
Went into that?
For sure. No, I'll always be that way. I'll always be myself. I'm not someone that's going to be going to tackle somebody, but I like to bring juice. And hopefully these guys were feeling it both in the meeting room and then out here on the practice field.
Do you feel like you're really getting a test drive of it? I know it's an all-star game and you got a bunch of different guys that you hadn't met before, but does it feel like you're getting a chance to kind of show you can do it?
Yeah, for sure. I think any type of exposure like this is a great opportunity. Is it exactly the same? No, but the structure, planning it all, putting it all together, all that stuff is really valuable for me, for sure.
How useful do you think your experience will be for Ryan and his staff when it comes time to hey, this kid was sharp in the meeting room, this kid didn't.
That's the most important reason why I'm here. I keep the main goal, the main thing, right? And that's the final way to get our team to be a better football team. And this gives you a great opportunity to dive into the type of men they are, right? We're trying to build this organization with guys who love football, right? And so we get to find that out when you get to be so hands-on, for sure.
How much do you think you find out just from a week of practices? How much can you observe about how serious a guy is?
Oh yeah, I mean, so like what I'm doing, what I've taken this week to do is like I'm in every meeting room, so I'm going to every position, so I'm getting to see how the guys interact, see how they learn. Then I get to come out here and I get to observe every position too. So trying to take advantage of that, not just keeping it in one area, trying to get as much information on as many of these guys as possible.
Are you able to learn stuff from them on the grass too? I know nothing beats their college tape, but what can you learn just watching them out here?
Yeah, just again, that's like the natural. Is this guy just a baller or not? You get to see the subtle movements. You get to see how they handle change. How fast they can learn something and then go out and perform it that quickly, because that's the world we live in, right? We can't do the same thing every week, so you got to be able to adapt, and which is a really good opportunity to get that.
I couldn't see at the end what type of competition. What kind of competition was that the defense won?
So we did the big guys first. They just did a pass rush, and then we transitioned to the skill. So then the backs got to go against a linebacker, tight ends went against a safety, and then a receiver went against a corner, one-on-one, throwing the ball in the air. So just an opportunity to compete and just get a little bit of O versus D.
So was it 15 push-ups?
15 push-ups, yeah.
I saw you do them. Would you have done them even if the defense?
Yeah.
Either way you do them?
Absolutely. You win and you lose, right?
Did you guys, how much time did you spend looking at Justin and the offense as you guys kind of wound down before the week off that wasn't a week off for you?
Yeah, no, we haven't hit that phase yet. When we get back next week, we'll begin that phase. We're putting it all together right now, so that when I get back, we can hit that running. So we didn't really we took the time that last week to do exit interviews and spend a lot of time with each guy. I made sure that I spent 20 to 30 minutes with each guy on offense to really dive into the process and make sure that we're giving them everything they need in order to be successful.
Is that kind of going all the time for you, though? Is that just kind of always running in the background? Like when your mind quiets, that's where it goes to, is thinking about the offense last season, thinking about what you want to change?
Yeah, my wife would be upset about that because it is. That's why it's hard to shut it off, and you desire being great, and you just want to do everything that you can to get the guys ready to be successful next year. So that's what I get that comment at home all the time. Are you ever going to actually be off? I'm trying my best.
Does she ever hit you with that classic, like, what are you thinking about right now? And you're just like, well, zone or needs.
Well, no, so I built a little office in my house, so she sees me in the corner, she doesn't have to ask. So.
Have you been a head coach at any level in any?
No. So just offense coordinator at Division II, and then now here. So.
Was there anything particularly you wanted to work on in terms of coaching, or this opportunity where you were able to guys and just see that you had a tournament you wanted to kind of work on this semester?
Yeah, no, I think just the exposure and getting to coach all the different positions. You know, I think I've spent so much time on offense. It's always easy and natural. Just go to the quarterback, go to the receiver, right? Go to the O-line or tight ends. So just making sure that I have a conscious effort to go to the defense, go to the special teams, and be a part of all that, so that I can help coach those guys too.
Is that something you notice that Flus is making? Because I know Flus always talks about it. He wants to make sure he's in it for me too. That's something I appreciate by the way he goes about it.
Absolutely. Being present is the most important thing. Even if you're not, participating in it, but being present for your guys is the most important thing. I truly value the relationship with the player more than I do anything else. And so that's a big reason why I want to do that.
So you're balancing all the different responsibilities right now, and you're coaching a team every day. But you said also the main reason you're here is for player evaluation. So are you going through practice film, but also filing like reports and stuff?
Yeah, for sure. I mean, we're doing all that stuff. I even catch myself in the middle of the practice, like taking a second to step back and actually evaluate a little bit rather than trying to coach. And then the coach comes out, so just trying to balance all that stuff, but just trying to collect as much good information as we can.
With the O-linemen out here, the transition from college, what's kind of the number one thing you see with them as they have to make that jump?
Yeah, I mean, you saw we had Braxton go in there right away from a smaller school, and you got to see him last year kind of dive in. You get to see the raw athlete, right? But the speed and the change of direction that they see on the other side of the line of scrimmage at our level is nothing that even the guys here in the SEC, they don't see it. So I was joking about it on the sideline. I said we have the best of the best here, but it's still, you can tell that it's not that game that we play every Sunday.